Yeah, you've been around this organization for quite a while. There's a lot of new this year, new coach, new #1 draft pick and all that. Just talk about what you feel for the team and what's going on around here right now.
Yeah, I think it's an exciting time. New coach, new coaching staff, whole new team, like you said. So I think everything's aligning. You know, we're all starting it new, all have a new goal, new intentions for this city and this organization. So I'm really excited about it.
Arike, how you doing? Good to see you. As far as your personal goals, when you step into year 6, what are you looking to do?
Just be better than last year. I mean, you know, we have a new team, like I said, so I don't expect the same things to happen last year. Obviously, for myself and my own personal goals, just staying consistent. You know, everything I did last year, do it better this year. Not trying to really, you know, add a whole bunch of things. Going into year 7, I pretty much know my game. Now it's just time to polish and be more consistent and effective about the things that I'm really good at right now. So just trying to do anything to help my team be successful.
Throughout your time in the WNBA, what is one lesson or multiple lessons that you've learned?
Stay God first, God driven. So many things change literally every single year. I mean, speaking for myself, I've pretty much had a new team every year, 4 different coaches, and you know, the only thing that can really stay consistent is, you know, my morals and the things that I do that are uncontrollable that I can consistently do every day, and that's, you know, staying in my faith, knowing that God's in control of everything that's happening. Like I said, there's a lot of change, so just trying to stay, you know, stay grounded in that so that anytime things do change, I'm okay.
Arike, outside the score, what was it like going back to Notre Dame to play basketball again?
Yeah.
Being back on campus.
Yeah, win, lose, or draw, it was just amazing to be able to play again in front of, you know, old fans, in front of my coaches. Still a lot of the same security guards there, people that work there. So just seeing their faces and knowing that they're super proud of me, and just seeing like kind of full circle, being able to play against Jackie. You know, we won the championship together, and just being there from, you know, being 18, first coming on that court to now 7 years in the league. It was just a really nice moment. I'm from Milwaukee, so my family was able to come up and see me. So it was just a special moment.
Arike, for you personally, you've been in the league now since 2019.
Yeah.
So you've been terrific. It seems like the only thing that's been missing is being on a really, really good team. Are you feeling impatient to be part of one of those really good teams that goes on in the postseason?
Yeah, I think as I've gotten better with my faith, I've become less impatient. Just timing is all that matters, and I think the timing is perfect now and it's aligning. So, you know, whatever happens this year, I'm not putting too much pressure on this team, but of course I'm a competitor. I want to win. I think everybody here, 1 through 12, including the coaching staff, including the organization, wants to win, and that's the goal. So we're going to do everything in our power to do that. But I'm just excited to have people here that want to be here, that want to play, that want to be successful, and want to see, you know, Dallas become a franchise that people want to come play at, and people want to, you know, be in a great city. And I've always known it's a great city, but I think, you know, people are catching on, and I think just the players we have are going to embody that type of, you know, style and grace, and just support the city and just put the city on the map. So I'm excited for that this year.
Arike, after all these years here, what's one thing fans still don't know about you? That's 1. And then 2, what song do you have on repeat?
I don't know what they... I see stuff on Instagram and Twitter that I didn't even know about myself. So I don't know. I leave that up to the fans. Whatever, people can say whatever, so I don't know. Whatever they know, they know. Whatever they don't know, I guess it's not for them to know. But songs, I can't stop listening to Drake and Party's album still. So yeah, that's been on repeat.
What's one moment in practice where you saw the rookies grow?
There's been a lot of moments. I honestly can't pinpoint one, but there's been a lot of moments I've been really impressed with the rookies, so I'm excited about them.
Arike, this rookie class, you know, didn't really get a break, you know, because you've been through it too. What's one piece of advice that you've given them just in terms of just the roller coaster ride and just getting acclimated? That's the part that
Yeah, just try to find a routine that's consistent, and just know that things change a lot. Like, I was really superstitious in college, but once I got to the W, I kind of couldn't do that because flights would get delayed, and now things are changing. Like, it could throw you off your game, but if you build that kind of consistency that no matter what's going on around you, like, you know, you're steadfast in everything that you're doing, you'll be okay. So just build a, you know, consistent schedule and consistent routine.
We've seen some playful moments with you and your teammates this preseason, hosting the trophy. How important is that kind of thing to building team chemistry with so many new faces on the big system?
Yeah, I mean, it's a team sport, so you know, you don't always have to like your coworkers. There's obviously everybody's been in jobs that they don't love everybody around them, but it does help, especially with basketball, just building that type of chemistry, building that relationship, knowing that, you know, I like this person off the court, you know, I want to support them on the court, and I think it kind of goes hand in hand. So just building that chemistry, being playful, but also knowing, you know, when it's time to step on the lines, it's time for business, but we enjoy each other's company, so I like that.
Arike, so much is going good with the WNBA, you know, popularity and all that. What would you like to see in the salaries in the CBA?
What?
What would you like to see salary-wise for players in the CBA?
What would I like to see? Zeros. A lot of zeros. That's the main goal.
Is that the one thing that's maybe missing right now?
Of course. I mean, the talent is there, the product is there, now we need to be compensated for it.
Does there need to be a $1 million player?
Of course. There needs to be multiple $1 million players.
We have time for one more.
Arike, you talked about the multiple coaches since you've been here in Dallas. What has stood out now that you have time with this coaching staff? What stood out to you the most?
I think they're just really hungry. Not saying any other coaches weren't hungry, but I think this is a new coaching staff, and I think it's fitting for a whole new roster that, you know, a new group of people want to come in, and they're still trying to prove themselves too. It's first-time head coach, new assistant coaches, and they still have things to prove. So I like that. I think everybody all around hasn't been established yet in the league, and they're trying to prove themselves. So I know they're hungry, and I know the players are hungry, so it's just kind of going hand in hand.